A deepfake is a picture that is altered by artificial intelligence. So it can take a photo of anyone, anytime, anywhere, and turn it into pornographic naked images. Not surprisingly, the majority of images that are loaded into these sites and are nudified and distributed are women, and a disturbingly high number of them are children. Without the individual's consent or even knowledge, be generating these photos and sending them out for the world to see. And particularly for young women, this can just be devastating to them. This isn't about tech. This is about sexual abuse of women, sexual abuse of children, that we have the power to at least take some steps to stop.
I brought this lawsuit in part because of our city's role in helping to shape the future of artificial intelligence. There are so many positive benefits to AI technologies, but we also know that there are dark sides. The ability of AI-driven technologies to create in a minute deepfake pornography is one of those. Because San Francisco has been if not the capital of artificial intelligence, not just in the United States, but our world, I thought it was also appropriate for us to lead in safeguarding these technologies.
You can use all the best practices in the world. You can be careful, you can be safe, and still fall victim to this, because anybody can take any picture and turn it into a nude. In our mind, the best way to try and prevent this from happening to more people is to stop it before it starts. And that's what this lawsuit is trying to do, to take away the tool that allows this to happen.
These websites aren't free. So someone is making a profit out of allowing someone to nudify the image of a young girl or woman. That cannot be.
Ideas for lawsuits come to us through many routes. We hear about issues through constituents and San Franciscans. We hear them through public officials and our department clients. In this instance, I happen to have a couple of amazing litigators who work for me, who are moms of young girls. And one weekend, they were texting about a story involving the victimization of women and girls because of deepfake pornography. And they reached out to me and asked if it would be okay for us to devote some investigatory resources. I was horrified, like they were, about what we read. And our investigators dug into this.
I was reading a newspaper article about a teenage girl and her mom. It piqued my interest because the girl was the same age as my daughter at the time. And the story was about how this girl had an image of her taken by someone using a website that she had no knowledge of which website it was used, but it generated this kind of deepfake image. It put her face on a nude body. Neither the daughter nor the mom could give enough detail for law enforcement to hold the perpetrators responsible. So when I read the article, I thought, that cannot be. It cannot be that there is no consequence. And so, because I have done a fair amount of the kind of affirmative consumer work, I wonder if our office can do something.
As far as we know, this is the first time that a government agency has tried to hold accountable the bad actors that are responsible for this industry.
The San Francisco City Attorney's Office is not your typical city attorney's office. Typical city attorney's offices defend cities and municipal governments when they're sued. And we do that, but in our office, we also have powers, some of which have been delegated to us by state law, of using those statutory powers to file affirmative cases. Those cases are, the AI case that we're talking about is one of those cases.
The unfair competition law is actually a much broader, very powerful tool that allows us as an office to bring a case against any unfair, unlawful, or deceptive business act or practice. So if a company is out there doing something that violates the law or deceives consumers, we can sue them on behalf of the people of the state of California. They're breaking a variety of laws. They are breaking laws about revenge porn. They're breaking laws about child pornography. They're breaking a slew of different laws that we have used as sort of a hook to say that these are unlawful acts.
I don't think that people associate local government offices as fighting for consumers in the way that San Francisco does. 11 websites that we sued have been shut down. So there is a palpable consequence to the lawsuit. One of the things that I'm most proud of in our office taking this challenge on is that there was no way for the victims of these practices to hold these companies responsible. We did something that the victims were finding impossible to do.
Our lawsuit gave us the flexibility to add additional websites. And so if someone thinks that they're going to just shut down website A and restart website B, we will be monitoring that and looking to go after them as well. Because this field has been evolving so quickly, because it's very difficult for an individual to be able to prove that a particular website abused their image and turned it into pornography, thus far, we've really been the one office that has stepped up to hold these companies accountable. We've been contacted by both civil and criminal prosecutors around the country who are interested in what we're doing, and my hope is that others will follow suit.